What's up, everybody? What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Am I actually doing this? Am I going to do another reaction video after a month and a half? It's been a month and a half since I did the last one. I have been in a bit of a mental funk. I've had to get through some things. I've had to work some things out, especially in my head, which I have done now. So, I've got some draft picks to watch. Purposely not looked. Purposely. I've wanted to look so bad, but I wanted to do this reaction, and I had to be in the right headspace before I did it. So today is the day. Let's look at the draft picks. But first, coffee! Let's do this. I don't know how many videos we're going to do today, but I assume we're going to get through the first round. And from there, well, who knows. But what I do want to see, first and foremost, is who is the first running back to be drafted. Because is it going to be another Saquon Barkley? Is it going to be another Leonard Fournette? Is it going to be another Ezekiel Elliott? Who would know? Okay, get this shit going. I am out of practice, guys, so if, well, you know what? Before I crack into this, I've been thinking about this for ages. Overthinking, paralysis by analysis. That's just silly, because the more you think about it, the more you're gonna put yourself off. And the way that paralysis by analysis works, especially for me, is that the analysis that you're making is actually completely irrational. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. So what you're best to do is just forget about all that, turn on the camera, and just go for it. That's exactly what we're going to do. NFL. Now I don't want to spoil it, but it looks like we've got a few. Oh shit! Here we go. 2019 NFL Draft. Picks 1 to 10. Multiple quarterbacks, a top 10 trade, and more. Well, let's find out what happened. Oh yeah. Now I wish I could have watched this live, especially with a heap of other, football fans. That would have been amazing. Especially if I lived in an actual city with an NFL team and was watching this, waiting for my pick to come up to see who we got. How cool would that be? But I'm sitting here in Australia, in Alice Springs, and I've already talked too much, so let's get into it. San Francisco with the first pick. Actually, no, it's not. It's Arizona.
In the 2019 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Kyler Murray, quarterback, Oklahoma. And so it is. Okay, yep. Haven't looked at Kyler Murray, have not seen him play one bit. So that's exciting. I can't wait.
The assumed is really happening.
Nice jacket.
Kyler Murray, the Heisman Trophy winner out of Oklahoma, at 5'10" and 1/8 inch.
Holy shit. He's 5'10" and he's a quarterback.
This became the first overall pick in this draft, sending the Arizona Cardinals potentially
well done.
The trade block for Josh Rosen, as we all expect, and Cliff Kingsbury, when he said that he would make Kyler Murray the first overall pick in the NFL Draft, given that chance has made it happen.
And when we found out that they had the #1 pick that first day, we thought they would go get somebody to tackle Russell Wilson. They just said, forget that, we're going to go find our own Russell Wilson. And that's what they did here with Kyler Murray. There's going to be bumps in the road for Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. They just became must-see TV next year.
Whoa! Look at that shit.
Just a week ago, the guy that was 5'10", a lot of people wondered, could you be a franchise guy? He got the highest
404 rushing yards.
If he hit the highest paid quarterback in National Football League history, and that's exactly what they're banking on, is that even if he's not a great pocket passer right off the bat, can he be special like he was on tape, like he was in college? Can he run around and make those Russell Wilson-type plays at big moments in games?
All right, let's take a look at Kyler Murray and what gets you fired up. You want somebody to drive the ball outside the numbers? No problem. A flat, firm ball. How about some touch? Show me a little bucket throw down here in the red zone. Drop that one in beautifully. You get a free rusher, you got some chaos, no problem.
Oh.
Watch his throw on the move. Watch him elevate this ball against Alabama. That's one of the best throws you'll see this entire year. Now you've got a busted assignment. You've got offensive linemen running into each other. Okay, maybe we throw it away, run out of bounds, 5 yards.
Oh yeah,
He's
see ya.
60 and taking this thing to the house. Now this is the concern. Every now and then wants to do a little too much, trying to get a big play every play, and you force things and you turn the ball over. That's
Can't be doing that.
Second pick
The second pick.
in the 2019 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Nick Bosa, defensive end, Ohio State.
Okay. Ohio State. Well, I've got something Ohio State here, but Nick Bosa, he was the one that was made a lot of in the combine, is that right? Or does he have a brother? I think he has a brother, defensive end. Nick Bosa.
So Nick will play his ball out on the West Coast in Northern California, and we all know his brother plays it in Southern California. His father also a first-round selection, so the both
6'4", 266 with a 4.7940.
you'll see in a second join some pretty respectable company in the NFL in that department. And DJ,
But he's on defense.
You were telling me that scouts throughout the NFL were drooling over this kid being a prospect coming in, and now he's in the National Football League.
What a feeling. What a feeling.
People were critical of how he played against Ohio State. That guy walking right there is why he didn't play well in that game. He hit it repeatedly.
How good. Let's go. Let's go. How good.
Is he is 100% healthy and ready to go. I think the 49ers just got the best football player in this year's draft.
And you think about what they did up front. They spent a lot of money on that defensive front, but now you've got Debo who can rush on one side. You've got Bosa on the other side. DeForest Buckner, who had 12 sacks last year. And coach, as you mentioned, right, you got Solomon Thomas, who's been playing defensive end. He can now move inside where he's at his best.
Absolutely. And we get to Nick Bosa. Look, it is the family business. Get a chance to watch his brother Joey each and every week. The hands and the hips, they're off the charts. The only concern, the durability.
Yeah.
Let's look at the comparison between
He's made it.
brothers. How about a little double hand swipe from Nick? And if that looks familiar, working against Maryland here, get that swipe and finish. It's because you've seen Big Brother do the exact same thing. Ironically, on this one, looks
Bang!
like the former
Smash.
quarterback of the Arizona Cardinals and Josh Rosen. How about a little forklift? Lift that wrist up in the air. That hand-to-hand combat. That's what the Bosa boys are so good at. Working against TCU, get home and force the fumble. And Joey's been doing that since he got into the league. The exact same move.
Look at the angle.
They're technicians. They can win with a little quickness off the edge, and they can go right through your pads. They're slightly
He's
different
fast.
players.
He's definitely fast for that size, isn't he?
Nick plays with a little more power and a little more leverage. He can even kick inside and rush over a guard if you want, but it's going to be fun to watch him in that defensive front. You mentioned it, Kurt. They've got some assets up front now for this defense.
With the third pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the New York
I think it starts with Q.
Jets select Quinton Williams, nose tackle,
This is the one that I did see.
Alabama.
So it is a member of the Crimson Tide that is.
Oh fuck, how big is this guy?
New York Jets.
How big is this
Heading off
guy?
to New Jersey.
6'3", 300
Williams
pounds.
is as good as they come, and he's
40
on his way
483.
the rest of the AFC East.
Wow,
Every
no.
single game, the most dominant player on the field was Quinton Williams. You watch Alabama play, you can't take your eyes off him. This, to me,
No, you wouldn't have been. He's massive.
was the best player available, the second best player in the draft. I thought this was a home run pick for the Jets. And now you look at this defense up the middle. Ozzie Newsome used to always say, you build that defense up the middle, coach. You remember those days. Leonard Fournette
Go out there and grab your hat, mate.
up front. You go
Chuck it on.
CJ Mosley to be that alpha dog in the middle of your defense. And you've got
Ooh,
Jamal
all grey get up. Look at that. I like it.
Adams, one of the best young safeties in the NFL. That's pretty darn good.
I'm looking at my sheet right now, and it doesn't make sense. I see 6'3", 303 pounds, 3, 40 yards.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Too big, he's too fast, and it's exactly what Danny said a little while ago. This guy has no idea who
Yeah, imagine walking out there.
this guy could be scary. He's got the world by the ball in his palm of his hand, and I wish him the best.
All right, when I talk about him being dominant, I can show you what I'm talking about because it is enjoyable.
I like the new Jets uniform.
Popcorn guy. I like to have a little popcorn while I watch Quinton Williams because watch Watch him just dominate on this tape against good competition. That's a draftable center, working half a man, get right around him for a sack. Early in the year, a lot of one-on-ones. Another draftable center. Immediately wins right now. Get back in the backfield and make the play. Now he starts getting some double teams and triple teams.
No.
And bodies start flying, and he still finds a way
Can't stop
to
him.
get home. Working again. Two guys are not going to be able to stop Quinn Williams. He splits them and collects a tackle for loss. And then they said,
Imagine lining up against that guy.
thanks a lot for that assignment. If you're that running back, no shot whatsoever.
With the fourth pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Oakland Raiders select Cleveland Farrell, defensive end, Clemson.
Wow. Who's that? Another defensive player.
Cleveland Farrell, defensive end.
And Cleveland Farrell gets the sack.
The 2018 ACC Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, this might be a surprise to
There
a
he
lot
is.
of people. Not see Cleveland Farrell going this high.
6'5".
He's a productive football player, a power rusher, plenty of effort. Reminded me a little bit of Matt Judon when I watched him on tape. He can win with power. He's played big on the big stage. You look at what he did against Jonah Williams. That's one of the reasons why Jonah Williams, a talented tackle for Alabama, people had concerns because Farrell got after him last year and this year. Most people had him pegged in that 20 range, maybe a little bit earlier. But guys, I'll tell you this. I did my homework and talked to all these scouts. I got a chance to do my homework on Cleveland Farrell. I talked to his high school coach. I talked to college coaches, teammates. He had the highest character of anybody that I spoke to in this year's draft. And Mike Mayock made the comment in his first
Fourth pick.
We need foundational.
Put that hat on, man.
With the fifth pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Devin White, linebacker.
Imagine how that kid would feel.
All right, so Devin White's going to
Making the announcement.
game and his horseback riding to Tampa, Florida. And go try
Let's go.
some NFC South quarterback.
6 foot as a linebacker.
Sense when you lose Quan Alex.
442.
He signed a big money deal.
Oh, shit.
49ers.
Put him at running back, man.
In my opinion, an upgrade over Quan Alexander. Both played at LSU.
Fuck.
This is a player with tremendous range, sideline to sideline, and he can cover.
Fuck trying to run through linebackers like that.
Christian McCaffrey.
If you get through them, they'll catch you.
Be able to run and cover.
By the way, you see the boot situation? The three-piece suit boot combination right here by Devin White?
Ooh, yeah, they're dressed nice, man. They really are.
The footwork. Oh, no problem at all. This kid is fast, right?
Class.
I like to call him, he's a sideline to sideline guy. You don't see those big physical inside linebackers or wear those guys anymore. He's got it.
Is this like staged in a city or something?
He can straight sideline to sideline. You see him cover tight end. You see him cover back.
Or is it inside?
This guy is a difference.
Looks like it's outside.
Yeah, he's a fun player to watch, and when you study him, some things just jump off the screen to you when you're watching that LSU tape. The range, we've talked about it, but even off the field, you talk to everybody. Character, leadership, off the charts. The only problem is he's got to beat blockers and spots because he can get hung up a little bit.
Let's see his speed.
What am I talking about? Explosive sideline to sideline.
Oh, fuck, you ain't getting away from him.
He flows through traffic. This is what I'm talking about. Beating blockers to spots. Don't take them on if you don't have to. Just beat up to the
He's too
spot.
fast. He'll get around block.
Tackler. Watch this lawnmower right here. Pull that cord.
Pull that cord. I've never heard that before.
Big time play. Now you see him chest up in the hole. He's a firm tackler. He can get downhill. And again, coming inside as a blitzer. You can blitz him from depth or you can blitz him from off.
With the sixth pick in the
Giants.
2019 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select Daniel Jones, quarterback, Duke.
Second quarterback.
I do love a quarterback, and it's the kid from Duke. Daniel Jones is coming to New York, and obviously they know what it's like to get a cut clip.
Fuck! 6'5". Oh my god, these guys, man.
Cliff is a Manning family.
They're all tall. They're all really tall.
In a way, obviously, and Cutcliffe is sending Daniel Jones to the pros as the 6th overall pick in the draft.
I thought David Gettleman tipped his hand a little bit today when he was asked about the important traits in a quarterback, and he said they have to be able to adjust to adversity, and he said not many quarterbacks in this draft
Nice
face
hat.
adversity on the field. When you're playing at Duke, Daniel Jones did not play with a player that's been drafted in the NFL during his time as a starter. He was not surrounded by all the talent. He got beat up. He's faced that adversity. I think that was a big deal to Dave Gettleman.
Well, and I think when you look at these quarterbacks too, go ahead, DJ.
Yeah, look, this is a player ideal size and athleticism. He can really move around.
220.
That limited support. The question is, where does he fall in the range? Is he Ryan Tannehill? That's the floor. You're hoping he's Matt Ryan. He's a very nice deep ball thrower, lots of air. He's more touch than he is drive power throws. You see the deep ball right there, down in the red zone. Again, watch the ball placement and the touch. Put that one right over the shoulder in a very tight window. The toughness inside the pocket. He faced a lot of pressure against the competition he faced, be able to extend plays. They want to get a little more mobile than Eli Manning they have with Daniel Jones. Again,
yeah.
in the red zone, watch him show his competitiveness right here.
So Eli Manning
With the 7th pick in the
will still be
2019
the first
NFL
choice
draft,
quarterback, yeah?
The Jacksonville Jaguars select
What's it going to be? Another defensive player?
Josh Allen, defensive end, Kentucky.
I did see that. For some reason I thought he was a quarterback, but I got him mixed up with Haskins.
That's a smart pick. Take the best player available. They didn't get it out of Dante Fowler, ended up trading him to the Los Angeles Rams. They're going to take another crack at it here in the top 10, see if they can't find a pass rusher. I think this is great value where they found him. I thought the third best.
This guy is a monster. They all are.
I thought they were going to go offensive tackle as well. He thought their defense was pretty secure top to bottom.
Come on, little papa.
Offensive tackle and sure things up, but as you said, I don't think they expected Josh Allen to be here at this point. This is the best player on our board, and we're going to not.
Yeah.
This is a great
Nice.
You talk about how to work.
Nice, man. I love that.
This guy is fast, got a 4.6, but as tall and long as he is, he can get low and really bend the edge. He creates issues for tackles with his get off, and he's got a great stiff arm that can collapse a block from the outside in.
Don't throw it off. Oh, he's doing well. He's keeping it on there.
His son Wesley is in his arm as he's being drafted. His jacket kind of looks like a Jaguar. Yes. It kind of works. It all works. And he's look, a lot of people think it could have been 3rd overall in this draft.
Again, he's an elite player, the 3rd overall player on my board. And you look at what he does, he's versatile. We talk about him as a rusher. You're going to see some video of what he does in coverage.
Let's see some video.
Productive. My comparison was Anthony.
Oh!
Look at that coming off the edge. There's a little glimpse of the explosiveness. Now, when you get to the top of your pass rush, can you bend and flatten? That's what he does so well, and he gets the football out. Use those long arms again at the top
Slap.
of the rush. This guy was a fumble forcing machine. Now, how about some effort? Go run, chase plays outside the numbers, show you that effort. Now is a zone drop. Instinctive, athletic, get your hand on the football. And one of my favorite plays, this is Jake Sternberger, a tight end we'll see tomorrow. Mirroring him on a corner route.
With the 8th pick.
Well, he was in the 4.6s. He's 6'5" at 260. Yeah. Just weapon.
2019 NFL
Absolute weapon.
draft. The Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions. The club of old Barry Sanders. Who are they going to get? I literally did not hear anything about the Lions last season. What the fuck? How? Who's their quarterback? Who's their running back? I wouldn't have a clue.
TJ Hawkinson.
TJ Atkinson.
Iowa.
Oh, some of you guys have been telling me that I I give my spacebar a little bit of shit. All I gotta say is
Well, when you're Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia, and you
I don't mean to.
and watch what Rob Gronkowski can do as an inline tight end.
Yeah, TJ.
Now, he's not Rob Gronkowski. He's not that big. He's not quite that athletic. But he is a dominant run blocker, and he's more than adequate in the passing game. Gets open, catches everything. He's going to be great in the red zone. They put a lot of resources into the offensive line, and now they get basically another offensive lineman. That's how good this kid is in the run game.
And you guys know how much we love tight ends at Stanford. I watched this film. I couldn't get enough. I love the way this kid plays. Reminded me a lot of Zach Ertz in the passing game, where you can talk. But this guy can run a 4.7. He's fast. He's explosive. But this guy gets open repeatedly on everybody. Deep routes, short routes, underneath routes, and he will stick his face in your face and block you at the line of scrimmage. Well, and you just love, as you said, the flexibility here because they need to continue to improve the run.
Here we go.
But the biggest mismatch in football is a good tight end. I mean, you look at Kenny Galladay, Marvin Jones, Danny Amendola, and now this kid on the inside. I love the relative they put around Matthew Stafford.
Let's get a chance to take a look at TJ Atkinson.
Really, I'm glad I'm watching this actually because, you know, well, we're going to be able to see who shines and who doesn't. But we haven't had a running back yet. I think Leonard Fournette, this sticks in my mind, right? Leonard Fournette was drafted at 8th overall as a running back. Was Barkley first or second? I think he was 2nd overall, wasn't he? Who was first? Who was the first overall pick last year? Who was the first overall pick in the 2018 NFL draft?
Nick Manette.
Baker Mayfield. That's right.
And what I love about his game, again, he's my favorite player in the draft. He's not the best player in the draft, but he's my favorite player in this year's draft class.
Really?
Dominant in the run game. He's a savvy, underrated route runner, in my opinion. Miller and
He reminds me of someone.
Jason Witten, those are the two names that came to mind when I watched him.
Not sure who.
At the video.
Oh, here we go.
Watch him flex down here on a crossing route. Again, get a little bit of leverage at the top of your route. Slight little push off, create some space.
Nice,
That's
man.
what those good tight ends do. After the run, why don't you finish your run? How's this? Puts you down. But
Whoa! 6'5".
as well.
Too easy.
Underrated athlete. Chance to see him working on play action here, a little corner route. Release, track the ball. He's got outstanding hands. You rarely see him drop the football, but this is what's so fun to watch.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
At the point of attack, the way he gets after defensive ends, linebackers, and secondary. What am I talking about? How about this?
Far out.
I don't think he put him on the ground.
What a block.
Through the ground. One more look. This is against
Oh
Indiana
yeah.
Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
I believe that's illegal in the state of Indiana. But
With the 9th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the
Hang on. I was waiting for this.
Buffalo Bills select Ed Oliver, defensive tackle, Houston.
Yeah!
that was an easy one for the Buffalo.
Let's go, Ed.
You mentioned it. I had heard going up to 3 for either Quinn and Williams.
Let's
or
go.
Oliver. And look, they were patient. They sat right where they were, and Ed Oliver fell right into their lap. They need some more pass rush. He's going to give them that from the inside, and they'll turn him loose. It was frustrating, Kurt, to watch him on college tape. They would play him head up over the center, line him up blocked, as I like to reference it. This guy's going to get in the gap and on the edge of a guard, and he's going to be a nightmare for teams to deal with.
Well, I know everybody loved Quinn Williams, and rightfully so. He was great. This guy reminded me more of Aaron Donald than anybody in this draft. He is explosive. He's low. He can play with you.
Yeah! He's ready. Give me that.
Out of position. And the thing we have to remember too, right, is they play in the NFC East. What do we always say about Tom Brady? What gives him the most problems? Interior pressure, the middle. Buffalo just got a guy that can create pressure up the middle. This is such a great look here.
What do you think, Coach?
Harrison Phillips from Stanford was drafted a year ago as well. A big physical guy, natural now with this speed rusher. The other thing that's really underrated about this guy, he's almost impossible to cut off on the backside of runs. He's a great pass rusher, great penetrator, but you're running away from him, you can't cut him off on the backside.
Your guy Harrison Phillips can do the dirty work and they can cut him loose.
Absolutely.
He's going to be fun to watch. When he is rolling, he is dynamic. Inside, outside flex. You can play him up and down the line of scrimmage. I like talking to the old scouts, and they gave
John Randall
It's a
is his comparison.
He reminds them more of John Randall. Here he is playing over the nose, a little stack and shed, get off a block and make a play. You cannot cut him off from the backside. Trying to reach around and block him, you've got no shot. He's just too quick. He's too explosive. Now, how about the hands? You got any pop in your hands? Extend, separate.
Where's that running back going?
Carrier,
Nowhere.
finish with the tackle, and this is what he's going to get to do more of at the next level. Get upfield and rush.
With the 10th pick.
Joe Green! Fucking hell. Joe Green. Hold on. Nah, I won't do it. I won't do it. It's going to take too long. I've got a Joe Green little medallion. No, not a medallion. A little keychain with Mean Joe Green. And I've also got some North Texas gear. But actually, I've got a Steelers hat too, but nah.
In the 2019 NFL Draft,
Pittsburgh Steelers select.
Devin Bush, linebacker, Michigan. There you go. Devin Bush, to be honest with you, one of the fastest players at the position I've seen since I've been watching Michigan, since I went to the
Interesting outfit.
1986.
443.
He's going to go out there, and if you try and mess with him pregame, he's going to stomp on your logo, and he's going to go hunt somebody down for you. I also like his outfit right here.
It's fucking...
Quite a presence.
I don't know about that.
With his dad, right? I did, yeah. We won a Super Bowl together many years ago. But so cool
Steelers.
to see this. I think it's a perfect fit.
Go.
We talked about them jumping. Cincy was another team that needed a linebacker. He would have been a great fit if Cincy was coming up next. They jumped their rival to get the player that they wanted.
I think it's funny that Jim Harbaugh's favorite player is
Two-time Dick Butkus Award finalist.
when he's going to go up against Lamar Jackson, chasing him all over the field. Look, there are two big-time linebackers. I don't think there's much difference between Devin White and Devin Bush. What do you love about him? It's pretty simple. You start with leadership at that position, which is huge. Twitch up, explosive. If you've seen Denzel Perryman, some of the hits he delivers, Devin Bush does the same thing. He's just a faster player. A chance to roll the tape and look at him. Watch him in man coverage. Watch his ability to run right here. Get over the top.
Bang!
Throws that space in a heartbeat with his burst and range. Now, how about the instincts? Can you sniff out a screen? Be able to read it, get underneath the block, find the ball carrier, and be a
And rip him down.
tackler. Now let's look at him in coverage. As a zone dropper, he's outstanding. Be able to read the eyes of the quarterback, get your hands on the football. As a blitzer, offensive linemen are going to have a problem with his quickness, and he'll just flat out run over running backs. You see a clear run.
He's
through
definitely
there
quick.
for a sack. He's a perfect Pittsburgh.
And they gave up their second-round pick to...
Okay, so the Steelers traded their 20th pick, their 52nd pick, and their third-round pick in the next year for the 10th overall pick. So who are the Broncos going to pick with the 20th overall pick? Let's see.
Tomorrow night, 52nd overall, a third-round pick in next year's draft.
Well, there you go, guys. First video of the day. And I don't know how that went. I to be honest, man, I'm thinking it didn't go too well for myself, being that I am just getting back into it. Okay, so that was that. Picks 1 to 10. We've got no time to lose. I'm not going to talk too much. The next video is picks 11 to 20. And, you know, I'm just hoping we see our first running backs. Then I can do some research on them and have a look at their highlights. So with that being said, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
Yeah. Gon' play that. Take you down, I'ma say that. Mine need me a couple dollars. Telling you now this payback. So I'll take that. Ask them now what's say that. I've been going to the top and I got what they not, so I know that they hate that. But I'm on now.